So when a person falls in love with an idea, their conscious and subconscious are resonating. They're in sync. And it's what's going on in the mind that dictates the vibration of the body and moves the body into action. So you must first allow yourself to fall in love with an idea. What is it you really love to do? The psychologist Alfred Adler once said, "I am grateful for the idea that has used me." When you fall in love with an idea, it guides you. You don't guide it anymore. Nor are you going to find yourself digging around for ambition or seeking to achieve your purpose. It'll push you out of bed in the morning long before your alarm clock considers doing the same. When you land on your purpose and truly start doing what you love, it's like being 12 years old again, waking up to your first glorious day of summer vacation. What might have been drudgery for you just a day before is now grand opportunity and discovery. You're loaded with ambition. Did the weather change? Did the sun rise several hours sooner? Of course not. The only entity that changed between the last day of school and the first day of summer vacation was you. In similar fashion, acting on your purpose pushes your ambition through the roof. The gifts within you were programmed to sing in a spotlight on center stage. Ambition is the talent agent that promotes these gifts and believes in your gifts to get them to that stage. The performance you do from that stage, that's your life's purpose. Purpose gives meaning to why you're doing what you're doing. It's time to listen to that inner voice, to give serious attention to what comes naturally to you, what gets you juiced, what gets you moving at the start of each day. It's time to sit down and have a serious truth session with yourself. Nobody knows your gifts better than you. It's an innate sense that you have. I don't care what your parents, guardians, teachers, bosses, and best friends have said in the past, and neither should you. In this session, don't even entertain any negatives about yourself, past or present, real or imagined. Understand that negative images have been crowding your mind since your first week on this planet. Even your first school papers were marked in red slashes when you were wrong. That red mark drew your entire conscious attention, even if it was the only mark on the entire page. It shifted your energy completely. You might have brooded about it for days. It might have made you fearful of the next mistake you'd make. In many cases, it's this ongoing conscious attention on negativity and failure that keeps people from making any kind of different directional move in their lives. You've had failings in your life. I've had failings in my life. When we fail, it's not a fault issue. We simply were not in harmony with what we were trying to do. You might have had a failed relationship in your past that's left you with the opinion that it was your fault. You play the tapes back again and again, rethinking what you said or how you acted. You're so embroiled in what you should have done differently that you're not seeing the bottom line truth. The relationship was not in harmony. It wasn't resonating. You might have failed in school. How can you get straight A's with something you're not in harmony with? When I was in grade school, I was bored to tears. I didn't pay attention and I didn't get very good marks. Because I didn't get good marks in grade school, I expected the same and my teachers expected the same when I got into high school. So what did I earn in high school? Bad marks. In Canada, we high schoolers had the option of attending a more academic college setting versus a trade school setting. I remember telling a teacher that I was going to be applying for the academic college, at which point I was immediately told, "Don't go there. You'll never do well in academics. Go to the trade school instead." See, the masses are obsessed with conformity rather than creativity. I know you've had a great deal of input from well-meaning people who would rather you just stick to the status quo, even if it's making you miserable. In their eyes, the status quo is safer, less invasive, more comfortable, and it doesn't push them into thinking about their lives. I listened to my teacher. I conformed to what the masses thought of me, and off I went to trade school. I wasn't even there a month before I shoved my thumb into a bandsaw. Why did I